Hi guys, so today I'm going to give this a try. It's the new BMW i7. What a beast of a thing that is. So let's have a quick look around it, look at the interior, and then take it for a little drive.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
Let's have a look at the boot. Oh yes, this is actually how you open it. Oh, quite a deep boot actually. Oh, and there's a deep bin there as well, so good space for cables and stuff like that. Actually very deep. Good bit of space there, lots of interior. There's a ski slot thing there. Not sure that those are fold down seats, but this certainly is a power tailgate. Tailgate? Boot lid. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, and I think I've just opened it. Look at that, because the touch button is right there and I just touched it and opened it. Look at this. This is actually how you swipe to unlock. Oh my goodness, you can home, blind, seats. You can control the seats from here. Just look, I mean, honestly, I haven't got the time on this short event. We're on a media drive thing today, and let me just clean that. We're on a media drive day today, so we have very short time with the cars, but what is that? I mean, honestly, I think this is full screen TV, isn't it? Holy moly. Look at the interior of this thing. I mean, luxury has had a bit of a step up since since the last 7 Series, I guess. But look at this. Man, this thing is just, I think that must be a wireless charger. There is a cabinet in there, plus more USBs there. Now this seat, I've seen it before. I'm not going to do it now, but you can, for example, from here, I believe you can theater screen. And then you can actually put it into lounge mode, if you can see that. So when you press that button, that seat will go forward and this seat will basically recline and turn into a lounge thing, and the TV will come down, and then that's it. Oh my god, I mean, literally you could spend the rest of the day in here explaining the features of this car. Let's not do that. Let's get into the front. And as you can see, the door handles are interesting because they're under here, they're flush, but they don't come out or anything. You just hold it from underneath, which actually is a bit classic. And then there's got this incredible motif here as well. Oh my god, here we are in the front. And look at this. I have to move that back, but look at that. I mean, I didn't even talk about the space in the back, even regarding where the seat position. Normally I would say where the front seat is positioned compared to how much space I've got, considering that I'm 6'2" with long legs. But considering this is the i7, space is never going to be an issue, so it's never going to be a problem. Look at this. That's metal. That's like, you know, that's almost grating. You know, you could use that as a cheese grater. That's rough, that is as well, but it's a very, very cool thing. Look at the weave on this that is followed through on here, and it's followed through, and oh my goodness, I mean, where do I start? Where do I begin? From the crystalline seat controls to the crystalline buttons here, and all the way across the instrument, the dashboard. There is so much going on in this car. The crystalline knob here, the controller, the gear controller, the starter, even the volume button. It's just incredible. Let's be honest. It just is from the inside. Whatever you may think of the design on the outside, but the inside is absolutely incredible. What can I tell you about this? BMW G70 i7 xDrive60 M Sport 7 Series. This car is £113,000, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, with options, it's £147,055. That's what this car is. That is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, let's take it for a drive.
Brown car guy.
Look at the size of the key. That is massive. Okay, so let's take this for a drive. I mean, this is the sort of car that am I even started? Wow! I should have shown that. That's just bonkers. So now it's in drive. This is the sort of car that actually you need a couple of days really to explore this car, to understand this car, and we're just here literally minutes with the car is all we've got. And let's just take a very short run to see what it feels like, because you just know that it's going to be magnificent without even going on the drive. I think that's, you know, that's going to be immediately apparent just from moving off. The way that it just glided, it just, I mean, you know, I didn't move off, I just swept forward. you know, like I was on an airless cushion of something that just kind of swept forward. This is what this does. It's big. It's important. From here, the front of the car, the bonnet, just streaming out ahead of you. Very imposing. The passengers space here just encompassing this entire area. I mean, you look across, it's like a room. I mean, I think I'm too far on this side because the car feels like a big car. It does feel like a big car. It feels like a substantial car, and that's not altogether surprising, is it really? So I think that camera might go at some point because it's low on battery. We are at an event, we are at a driving day, we're driving a number of different cars, and this is one of the cars that I've jumped into to try and get a quick review for you guys. But you know, but anyway, so as long as it goes, and if it goes out, then I'll still be talking to you on this one. Everything is smooth, everything is quiet. The indicators have a slightly ordinary feel about them, if you see what I mean, compared to like everything else in this car. You feel like the indicators should have a slightly different feel, but they just feel like ordinary wiper indicators, sorry. So that's interesting. So quiet, so serene. Big thing here. The engine braking is, I don't know what mode I'm in. And again, one of the issues with these sort of quick events, quick driving day events, is that you don't get enough time to really explore all the different aspects, different modes, different setups for these things. The idea is to just jump in the car and get a quick taster of them, and that's what I'm trying to give you as well. At the moment, it feels like I am piloting a ship. It feels like I am piloting, in fact, a Galaxy Class Starship Enterprise. That's what this is. It's a Galaxy Class. That's what this is. Which you can say actually is quite apt a description compared to like the classic Enterprise, if you like, and maybe the next generation Enterprise. So here we go. We're starting to chuck it into a few corners. Holy moly! Considering the size and the bulk of the thing, you know, I just quick twist of my right ankle and it just leapt forward. How does something so big and hefty and majestic leap forward, you know, on a whim like that? I mean, it's slightly bonkers, honestly. And you have to sort of rearrange your approach, your thinking, and how you sort of perceive a vehicle like this, a vehicle of this size and this splendor, quite frankly, you know. But oh my God, I'm just threading around this corner because you feel like, you know, you're turning a ship, you're turning an ocean liner. It's kind of what you feel like a little bit, you know. But boy, we've got the ability, we've got the grip, we've got the agility somehow, so to speak. You know, I'm keeping up with a GR86, a Toyota GR86 up ahead. I don't even know what mode or anything I'm in right now. You know, I'm just like, okay, whatever mode it's in, it's doing the business. And that's all I need to know. I mean, for a big old limousine to be doing what I'm doing is just like, what? You know, although having said that, I'm being caught up by an Alfa Romeo SUV of some kind, but that's not altogether surprising, I suppose. A little bit of understeer as I push it out of that corner, but it all keeps itself together. Again, a little bit of understeer. So that's when you start to realize that this thing is a hefty barge, because, you know, it does start to run wide a little bit when you realize that you need all the room that's available to you. You know, that's kind of where you're getting at. You're going, oh yes, okay, I'm going to need this space, you know. But oh my goodness, the acceleration, it's just like relentless. It's all, you know, you get pinned back and you're like, okay, that's what it's about. Okay, you know, this is the thing that you have to like consider the size of the thing as you're chucking this around, because you're like, okay, now I'm actually all over the back of him. What's going on? I thought he was going to take off. Woohoo! So what modes? I mean, if I could try and take even a moment to understand what the modes are on this thing and know what I'm doing with it, because I can't see the mode. Is that a mode on there? Press button to activate. Mode to activate. I don't know what that is. And the trouble is, when you get a car like this, it's got a boost, it's got paddle with boost written on it. I dread to even try that. I dread to even go there, because you just think, what is going to happen if I press the boost lever? Holy moly. But I mean, it's serene, it's quiet. There's no, I mean, you want engine noise actually, because it's so meaty it's so powerful, it's so punchy, it's so responsive that you want engine noise, but it's just so silent. What a crazy thing. Is it telling me the details? 104 mile range. I mean, people must have been. I'm gonna go around again because it needs 2 runs really to kind of understand what is going on with this vehicle. But oh shit! Oh, sorry. I don't normally swear on camera, but I just pressed the boost button and only like applied 2/3 throttle, and I was like, what? I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, no, maybe don't want to do that. What a thing though. I mean, and again, like, this is a very tight corner, and the temptation is to, and it's the body control. It's fantastic. I mean, this is where you get the BMW-ness out of it, because you just go, oh yeah, the body, it still feels like a BMW despite the size and the bulk of the thing. There's no feel in the steering though, that's the thing. And the steering, I think, is a bit lighter than I would like it today. I wish it would, I mean, again, I don't know what mode I'm in, so probably there is actually a setting for that. It's just that at the moment I'm just a bit busy trying to stay on the road to see what mode I should be in. But whatever mode it's in is doing the business, I mean, if you needed a big executive car to look after a VIP that was, in danger of being attacked or ambushed, then this is what you need. Because this is the car that would help you to get that person away to safety as quickly and as safely as possible. But oh my goodness, what a bonkers machine. Yeah, I mean, this is not, I mean, you can see, like I said, it's that sort of clientele that you're talking about. This is not a car that I would ever contemplate owning. But, it's a thing. It's a thing, and it's an impressive thing. I have to say that about a year ago, I drove the i4 M50 around here. And actually that became my favorite car of the day. It was absolutely magnificent. But there's the contrast. It's just the size and the agility and the ability of that car was completely different to this one. So whereas that one, I came away thinking, I want that car. I literally, like, even for an electric car, I was like, I want that car. I come away from this one going deeply impressed by it, but not something that I want. It's just a bit too much of a behemoth, if you like, for somebody like me. But I can see that, if you're in the game of chauffeuring, or like I said, VIP dignitary moving around, then this is probably the car that you need. So forget everything else, get this one instead. But there you go, there's my quick review of this incredible machine from BMW. Let me know what you think of it. I'm sure you're all going to comment about the face and the way it looks, but you know what, get over it. That's my point of view. It actually looks quite handsome in the metal, plastic, whatever it is. Anyway, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Catch you in the next video.
Brown car guy.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video as well if you can. And while you're at it, check out these guys who also sponsor my content. I am deeply grateful to them because it helps me to buy new equipment, put fuel in the cars, and yes, buy a cup of coffee. You can do the same. Just go here or right here on YouTube. Just hit these 3 little dots down here and click on thanks. Make sure you're signed in first. My content is free, but this is how you can help me keep it that way. I may even send you a gift. Oh, by the way, watch this next.